not equipped with the top world-class, equipments and other support system like medical care, psychological level treatment and everything. Now Indian players are full of confidence and they are well prepared. Indians are no more just going to participate as a token. Indians are going to win. We have this ability to win also. Winning, losing on the day may be a matter of chance and luck and so many things into it. But to have the willpower and to have the confidence of playing with the purpose of objective of winning, that shows the confidence level is very high. And Neeraj Chopra, after winning the Olympic medals and the World Championship, all other titles he have already conquered. These are the two top titles. Whether it's Asian Games, Commonwealth, or whether it is Diamond League or any other inviting tournaments he gets all the time. But World Championship and the Olympics are the two top thing. And I was initially worried that Neeraj was a little prone to injury. Prior to Tokyo Olympics, we had to ship him to many camps for his injury caring and other things. But he has come out so well because of his disciplined life, his devotion, dedication, his commitment. So I knew Neeraj will do something great. And you see, along with Neeraj Chopra, two Indians were in the top 6. Now, Srikanth Jena in 5th and DP Manu, in the 6th position. So, 3 Indians in the list of top 6 just itself shows that how much India is rising in javelin throw. And across, you see in the 4 into 400 meters men's relay, we Indians set a new Asian record. Unfortunately, we missed the medal in the final, but that itself is a huge performance. I'm extremely excited, not only as a minister, but as a sports passion, and a former sports minister. I have, so much of things to do now. I will celebrate with my people. I'm in a village now, and today I will call some people to throw a party for this huge victory. And then when I come to Delhi also, I'll also
अरुणाचल से भी किरण जी, अब अभी अरुणाचल से भी हमें बड़े मेडलिस्ट चाहिए सर, वहाँ से भी स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन चाहिए, आपके होम स्टेट से भी हमें चाहिए, और वो भी आगे आगे निकल के आए, हम तो वही चाहते हैं। पर सतीश जी, एक बात बताइए कि नीरज के अंदर ये जो जुनून, ये डिसिप्लिन, ये आपसे आया है कि उनकी मदर से आया है? इसका क्रेडिट आप लेंगे कि आपकी मदर, आपकी वाइफ को देंगे?
जी, ये पूरे परिवार का एक साथ रहा है। हमारा ज्वाइंट फैमिली है, 18-20 मेंबर हैं, तो सभी का एक उसकी बैक पे एक आशीर्वाद रहा है। सभी लोगों ने उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए अपना काम किया है, और यही एक मेन कारण है कि पूरे परिवार की जो इसके पीछे दीवार की तरह पूरी बैक थी, वो इसको सक्षम बनाती है।
पर कोई तो होगा जिसको आप ये क्रेडिट थोड़ा देना चाहेंगे कि जो एटीट्यूड नीरज ने दिखाया है। आज भी वो कह रहे थे कि उनके वो 100% फिट नहीं है, वो काफी उनको चोटें लगती है, उसके बावजूद वो करते हैं।
जी बिल्कुल, देखो ये मेरे भाइयों का और मेरे पिताजी का, सभी का एक सहयोग है कि जब भी आते हैं मोटिवेशन उसको यही देते हैं कि कोई नहीं, वो कर लेगा, और वो कर भी लेता है उसको। फिर ये पूरे परिवार का ही एक सपोर्ट होता है सर उनके साथ।
जी, एक 90 मीटर की रेखा है, उसने सेट किया है कि उसको लांघना है। आपको लगता है कर देगा जल्दी?
जी, हमारा तो सोचना है कि वो करेगा जरूर उस काम को भी, जो उसने एक अपने मन में तय किया है। तय करने के बाद आदमी उसी लगन में होता है, वो एक दिन कर लेता है उस काम को। और जैसे नीरज का भी मानना है कि सिचुएशन चाहे कोई भी रहे, अगर अपने झोली में गोल्ड मेडल है तो ये तो हम कभी भी अचीव कर लेंगे जो एक टारगेट रखा है। तो सबसे बड़ी बात तो है कि अपने देश का मेडल गोल्ड हो और उसी में पूरे देश की खुशियां हो।
उसकी फेवरेट मिठाई कौन सी है सतीश जी? आज गांव में क्या बट रहा है?
गांव में फिलहाल तो ये लड्डू बट रहे हैं, बाकी वो आता है तो अपना मीठा वैसे बैन रखता है, नहीं तो चूरमा बनवाता आते टाइम अपना।
सतीश जी, बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ आपको और आपके पूरे परिवार को नीरज चोपड़ा के इस कामयाबी के लिए, और आगे और बच्चा और अच्छा ऐसा ही करता रहे, हम यही प्रार्थना करेंगे जी। थैंक यू सो मच
जी, धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद जी, नमस्ते, जय हिंद। बैक टू यू साक्षी।
Well, Anand, you spoke exclusively to Golden Boy's father himself. You spoke to Union Minister as well. What were the key takeaways from the chat that you had with both of them?
I think both of them, what stands out is that you need to have the backing of the family and you need to have the backing of the system. If the system is gearing up to produce champions, we will produce champions. And Kiran Rijiju was right. Look how closely, he's no longer a sports minister, but he's a sports enthusiast. And I know it that he's a sports lover. So he's been following the World Athletics Championship very, very closely. He outlined the fact that, out of the top 6 in the javelin itself, 3 were from India.
Yeah.
How far that is that we'll have the top 3 as from India. So that's the step. That's what, like I said, there are many other javelin throwers coming through. Breaking into the top 6 at the World Athletics Championship is not easy, and that's no mean achievement. The other fact is that on the track and field, the men's relay team, they qualified for the finals, beating the Asian record. They may not have won a medal, but where has India ever been there among the top 4, top 5? From the times of PT Usha and Milkha Singh, that those are the 2 athletes who you would remember. And then you would look at, Ashwini Nachappa, and after that, where was the glory over about 2 decades, for about 15 years? We were the also rans. We were those who finished in lane 8th, 9th, 10th, and were supposed to be just making up the numbers. So that's what Kiran Rijiju said, that we are no longer token participants. We are going to be there to beat the best in the business, and we are doing it across disciplines. Look at what we are doing in chess. Out of the 8, the quarterfinalists, 4 were from India. The finalist was an Indian, 18 years of age. The number 1 in India is less than 18 years of age, D. Gukesh. After 37 years, he's dethroned Vishwanathan Anand, and Vishwanathan Anand is only proud about this. So these are things which show not just the rise and rise of India, but the rise and rise of India in sports. And that's important, because sports is the strong soft power. If a nation is strong in sports, then that nation is looked at as a nation which is strong, looked able, and it's talked about across the world. You get immediate recognition, cognition about the country. So that's what our athletes are doing. It's their individual effort with the system backing them up and shouldering them. But what they're doing is that they're only allowing the tricolour to rise and rise further. That's I think the core takeaway, key takeaway, that you've got to have family, and you also need to have the system. That means in terms of government and the outfits, sponsors, private participation. There are entities like Olympic Gold Quest. There are entities like other sports entities which have been backed by corporates who have dedicated huge amounts of their profits, of their earnings, towards building up the sports infrastructure and also the athletes in our country, and also promoting and getting the best coaches. And I think this is all a manifestation of all those efforts. People who've been quietly working behind the scenes, and they have shown equal amount of dedication, devotion, and determination as these athletes themselves. So I think those are things which we need to take away, and we need to really, really celebrate. Look at what Kiran Rijiju said, that he's somebody who's prone to injuries, but despite the injuries, he's recovered. He's done his, recoveries, rehab. They worked on those injuries. Even today, we heard the soundbite of Neeraj Chopra. He was not 100%. He said, I couldn't get the speed. If I get the speed in my run-up, I could have reached 90 meters. He knows 90 is possible. That means he's already throwing about 92, 93 in practice. See, that's what they are doing. They're already breaching the 90-meter mark practice, but you have to be 100%. He says, I was not 100% today. If he's not 100%, if he say 90%, 95%, and he's won his gold with 88.17, if Neeraj Chopra is 100%, do you think anybody can stop him from breaching the 90-meter mark or taking the gold at any other platform? And at 25, you've won it all. Think about this. You won it all. Olympic title, Asian Games. You won the Commonwealth. You won Diamond League. You won the World Athletics Championship. So the Olympic gold and the World Athletics gold, 2 of the most coveted golds for any athlete, track and field especially. He's got it, and he's just 25, and he's saying, I'm not done yet. So that's the chasba that you want, because that's the attitude if all of us can imbibe, and that's exactly what the Prime Minister's message is. So look at the attitude, imbibe the attitude, cultivate that attitude.
Yeah.
How many of us do actually have it? How many of us get complacent the moment we get something and we don't set the benchmark higher? That's something which we can learn from Neeraj Chopra.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that's the jazba of our golden boy, and as you mentioned before as well, that nation gets goosebumps when they see tricolour flying higher and even higher. Thank you so much, Anand, for joining early morning and laying out all the crucial developments about that story to feel proud about. It's time to slip into a very short break. Stay with CNN News 18 for more news and updates right on the other side.